I was born with a power, but every time I use it, my lifespan decreases. Since I was young, I can predict when people are about to die. I grew up with this power and never told anyone, not even my parents. Every time I see someone in danger, I try to help. The problem is that when I save someone, my lifespan decreases. Because I'm good, I'm dying slowly. I go camping with my dad, and a huge bear shows up in the forest. I feel in my heart that I have to save my father. The bear runs towards him, very angry, and gets ready to attack. But I run to the front of my dad and spray pepper spray in the face of the beast that runs away. A number appears in my head, and only I can see it. I saved him, but I lost 5 years of my life. I enter the tent feeling sad. That seems so unfair. Dylan is in the cafeteria eating a sandwich. I go to him. When I get close, Dylan chokes on a piece of bread. I need to save him. Quickly, I pat your back, and you stop choking. He starts breathing well again, and thanks me. Everyone around claps their hands. I feel weaker. I lost 2 years of my life. In the midst of the sadness of seeing my life ending with each rescue, I decide that I'm not going to use my power to save anyone anymore. Days go by, and I feel weird, weak, with no appetite. I avoid leaving the house so I don't use up my last years of life. Mom comes home crying. She says my little sister will have to undergo a very serious surgery and that we need to go to the hospital immediately. I see my sister on the hospital bed and run to hug her. She is very scared and asks if she will be okay. Before I respond, I notice her life number is low. I know her heart will stop during the surgery. I get desperate. The doctor is taking my sister. Mom starts crying, and I keep pacing back and forth. I can save my sister, but I also know the price of it, and I only have 10 years left to live. The doctors are desperate because her heart is stopping. I sneak into the operating room, touch my sister, and use my power. My lifeblood begins to wane. 10 years, 8 years, 5 years, 1 year. My sister opens her eyes. Everyone celebrates, but I fall to the ground. When I wake up, I am in a bed. The nurse says my sister is safe. I am happy, but I look at the number in my head. There are only 10 minutes left. My heart races. I don't want to die without saying goodbye to my family. I run out of the room to look for my parents, but in the hospital corridor, my power activates again. I look at a child sitting alone in a chair. I see she has only a few seconds to live. If I save this child, my time will end immediately. I can't decide whether to run into my family's arms and spend my last minutes with them, or I save one more person and die without being able to say goodbye. What would you do if you were me?